Ancient words, modern hearts. Do psalms still resonate today, in a world saturated with instant gratification and fleeting trends? It's easy to wonder if ancient texts like the Psalms still hold relevance. With our lives moving at a breakneck pace, do these age-old words have a place in our hearts and minds? Can these poems, penned millennia ago, truly speak to the complexities of our modern lives? Do they have the power to touch us in the same way they touched those who first heard them? C.S. Lewis, the celebrated Christian writer and thinker, believed they could. He found in the Psalms a depth of wisdom and a breadth of emotion that spoke to the human condition across the ages. He saw in the Psalms a timeless mirror reflecting the full spectrum of human emotion, a source of comfort and challenge that transcends time and culture. These ancient songs and prayers capture the essence of what it means to be human. Lewis recognized that while our outward circumstances may differ from those of the psalmists, our inward struggles remain remarkably similar. The human heart has not changed as much as our surroundings have. We still grapple with doubt, fear, joy, and despair. These emotions are as real and raw today as they were thousands of years ago. The Psalms, in their raw and unfiltered honesty, give voice to these universal experiences. They articulate the cries of the heart in a way that is both ancient and timeless. They remind us that we are not alone in our struggles, that others have walked this path before us and found solace in pouring out their hearts to God. In a world that often feels disconnected, the Psalms offer a bridge to a shared human experience, a reminder of our common humanity. C.S. Lewis, a literary giant, explores the Psalms. C.S. Lewis, renowned for his theological insights and captivating fiction like the Chronicles of Narnia, found deep inspiration in the Psalms. His journey with these ancient songs of faith was both intellectual and deeply personal. As a scholar of literature, he was drawn to their poetic beauty and emotional depth. The Psalms, with their rich language and profound themes, captivated his literary mind. As a Christian, he resonated with their expressions of faith, doubt, and everything in between. The Psalms spoke to him on a spiritual level, echoing his own struggles and triumphs in faith. Lewis believed that the Psalms, in their unvarnished honesty, provided a unique window into the human heart and its relationship with God. He saw them as a mirror, reflecting the soul's deepest yearnings and fears. Lewis's writings on the Psalms weren't mere academic exercises. They were born out of his personal wrestling with faith and the human condition. His reflections were infused with his own experiences and insights. He didn't shy away from the Psalms' rawness, their expressions of anger, doubt, or despair. Instead, he embraced these emotions, understanding them as integral to the human experience. Instead, he saw these as evidence of the psalmist's authentic relationship with God, a relationship where they felt free to express the full spectrum of their emotions. For Lewis, the Psalms were a testament to the honesty and depth of true faith, a faith that encompasses all aspects of the human condition. Unlocking the poetry, the challenges of interpreting Psalms. The Psalms, with their rich metaphors, vivid imagery, and emotional intensity, can be both captivating and challenging to interpret. Their poetic nature, while beautiful, can obscure their meaning for modern readers unfamiliar with ancient Hebrew literary styles. This is where Lewis's insights prove invaluable. Lewis, with his deep understanding of language and literature, acts as a skilled guide, illuminating the nuances of the Psalms' poetry. He helps us navigate the cultural and historical contexts, unlocking layers of meaning that might otherwise remain hidden. He encourages us to embrace the Psalms' emotional rawness, to see in their cries of lament and shouts of praise a reflection of our own human experience, Lewis and the language of lament finding solace in Psalm 88. One of the most striking aspects of the Psalms is their unflinching honesty in the face of suffering. Psalm 88, a lament of profound despair, particularly resonated with Lewis. He saw in this psalm a raw and unfiltered expression of human anguish, a testament to the reality that faith doesn't always shield us from pain. Lewis, who himself experienced profound loss and suffering, understood the importance of giving voice to pain. He saw in Psalm 88 not a denial of faith, but a testament to its enduring power even in the darkest of times. The psalmist, even in his despair, still addresses his lament to God, clinging to a sliver of hope amidst overwhelming darkness. A tapestry of emotions. Lewis on the unfiltered honesty of Psalms. Lewis celebrated the Psalms' emotional range, seeing in their unfiltered honesty a source of comfort and encouragement. He argued that the Psalms give us permission to bring our full selves before God, our joys, sorrows, doubts, and fears. Unlike other religious texts that might emphasize piety and restraint, the Psalms embrace the messy reality of human emotion. Lewis believed that suppressing or denying our emotions ultimately hinders our relationship with God. The Psalms, he argued, provide a model for authentic prayer, one where we can pour out our hearts to God without reservation, knowing that he welcomes our honesty. This raw vulnerability, Lewis believed, is essential for spiritual growth and intimacy with God. A map of our own misery, Lewis's enduring insight on the Psalms. One of Lewis's most profound insights on the Psalms is his assertion that they serve as a map of our own misery. He recognized that the Psalms, in their raw and honest portrayal of human struggle, provide a framework for understanding and navigating our own emotional landscapes. Lewis wasn't suggesting that the Psalms offer easy answers or quick fixes to life's challenges. Instead, he saw them as a companion for the journey, a source of comfort and guidance as we navigate the complexities of the human experience. The Psalms remind us that we are not alone in our struggles, that others have walked this path before us and found solace in pouring out their hearts to God. The Psalms, through Lewis's eyes, a timeless guide for modern believers. C.S. Lewis's insights on the Psalms offer a timeless gift to modern readers. His reflections provide a bridge between the ancient world and our contemporary lives, making these sacred songs accessible and meaningful. He helps us unlock the beauty and wisdom of these ancient texts, revealing their enduring relevance for our lives today. Lewis's interpretations shed light on the profound truths hidden within the Psalms, truths that resonate deeply with our own experiences and struggles. Through Lewis's eyes, we discover that the Psalms are not just ancient poems, but a vibrant tapestry of human emotion, a source of comfort, challenge, and guidance for navigating the complexities of faith and life. These ancient songs speak to the very heart of what it means to be human, capturing the full range of our emotions and experiences. Lewis reminds us that the Psalms invite us to embrace the full spectrum of human experience, to bring our joys and sorrows, doubts and fears before God with honesty and vulnerability. In this way, the Psalms become a mirror reflecting our own spiritual journey, encouraging us to be authentic in our relationship with the divine. In doing so, we discover that we are not alone in our struggles, but are part of a long lineage of believers who have found solace, strength, and guidance in the timeless words of the Psalms. This shared heritage connects us across time and space, reminding us that the human quest for meaning and connection is universal and eternal. What do you think? Have you ever struggled to connect with the Psalms? How have Lewis's insights on their emotional honesty and timeless relevance impacted your understanding of these ancient texts? Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. Explore further. For those eager to delve deeper into Lewis's insights on the Psalms, we recommend exploring his works, like Reflections on the Psalms and A Grief Observed. These texts offer a rich tapestry of Lewis's thoughts on the Psalms, their relevance for modern believers, and their power to illuminate the human condition.